Well, hello, I'm Wilson Cole, and I'm president of Adams, Evans, and Ross, and I want to talk to you today if you do staffing or if you do contract. And I just kind of want you to have a delineation when you speak to us. We're going to need some additional documentation because so many companies are now using, whether it's bank lines of credit or back office or funding companies. You know, and I've done this 33 years. We've had funding companies that, and there's still funding companies that refer a tremendous amount of business our way, and I've had relationships with these companies and the principals for decades. Staffing has grown substantially since the 1990s, and we're seeing a lot more players that I'm not familiar with. We're seeing a lot more banks that are now doing factoring or funding for staffing and recruiting firms. And so if you have a company that owes you the money, even if it has been charged off, we're going to ask that you send some documentation showing that the bank or the funding company has agreed to allow you to place this for collections, and in a lot of cases we'll actually need for that funding company to sign off on our funding agreement as well, because what we run into is you're the staffing firm, you're out, it's your customer, you go out and you do $10,000 worth of staffing, and then you get funding from the funding company, from the bank, whatever entity it is. What happens is there's a UCC1 filed by that funding company or bank that basically says we own the receivables. So even though it's your customer, you're doing all the work, you don't own that debt. So what happens, unbeknownst to the staffing firm, is they come in, they turn over an account, and then they find out that they're in severe trouble with their bank or their funding company because they've turned over an account that they didn't legally have the right to do. So if you're self-funded, it's not an issue. If it's a line of credit that you're using, it can run into some grayer areas. It's going to depend on how that contract is written. But if you are using a funding company or you are factoring invoices, we're going to need to know that before you turn the collection over to us. Just tell me, tell our staffing and collection consultant or one of our attorneys, oh yeah, there's a funding company involved. It's a simple process where we just have them send off. They're going to be familiar with it, and it may be a company that we dealt with before, but just let us know that there is a funding company involved. Even if it has been charged off, because even though it's been charged off and they've offset it, it's a blanket UCC1, so they still own all of those types of assets. So if we can help you with collections, please visit our website at staffingdebt.com. Or if you'd like for us to find backdoor hires, go to backdoorhires.com to book a free demo. Thank you. Hey guys, it's Wilson again, and this video was brought to you by Adams, Evans, and Ross. And if you like the video, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also like the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below as well. If you'd like to learn more about our company, please visit our website at staffingdebt.com. And also remember, if there's no collection, there's absolutely no cost at all.